a moment. Gotta just sign into everything. Looks like we're up and moving. Let's hope today goes better than the last two games. Really glad that we're not playing one of the best teams in baseball after this series. Last 6 games have just been a slog. Looks like I got in just in time. Here's the pitch to McGonigal. That'll be ball 1. McGonigal, Torres, Keith, Green, Torkelson, Carpenter, Vierling, Lee, and Rogers this afternoon. Pitcher appears to be named Elder. What's up, Kevin? Here's the 2-1. Did he go? I think he did. 2-2. All right, there we go. Everything's up and moving. Yeah, Young got called up. What a dumb move. He's awful. 3-2. Solid pitch behind somehow. Here's a 3-2 offering. Fouled away, we'll get another 3-2. Good little battle to start off the game here. McGonigal looking to reach base for what is 26th game in a row. Wow, a whole walk. I guess that erases him being a terrible player. Fair point, fair point. I've been owned. He's really good, actually. Another foul, we'll have a 3-2. He's going to have to start hitting the ball. I don't care about losses in April. Anyway, 1 away. Here's Torres. I don't understand how a loss in the beginning of the year can hurt. What do you mean it hurt? Like you think the season's over? Like it's losing game 157 in a tight playoff race, or like I don't know. I feel like people are really overreacting to the first, what are we, fucking 15, 16, 31 games of the season. And it's already getting annoying. The only thing that's troubling is this team can't play defense. And I think that's mostly because none of them are playing in the position they're supposed to be playing. And AJ just has them all over the place. He might need to be fired, to be honest. He kind of blows. 0-1. He may not be a good manager without cheating. It's 1-1 count. And that'll be a base hit into right field. Cole Keith gets on, 1 on, 2 out. Starting to get annoyed at this lineup thing. I feel like that's a big part of our offensive consistency issues. It's a random team every day that we see. It's like, dude, this matchup horseshit's got to stop. Like, why the hell are we seeing Ja Jones in the starting lineup so consistently? Anyway, 1-0 on Riley Green. Nobody wants to see Ja Jones in the lineup. You know what sucks for 2-0 by the way to Riley Green. What sucks for Max Clark is like the night that everybody got hurt, he had like a really bad like error. It's just like, damn, dude, you just tanked your own shot at coming up. Here's a pitch, 3-0. 3-0 count to Riley Green. And that'll be ball 4. Colton Keith. Is that what is Colton's full name? Here's Spencer Torkelson. 2 on, 2 out now. Single and a walk. Base hit here, could score a run. Here's the pitch. That's a fly out. I don't think that's not any deep enough. Well, we get 2 on, but do nothing with it. We'll head to the bottom of the first. Acuna Jr., Baldwin, Albies, then Olson, Riley, Dubon, Farmer, Mateo, and White. But it's Acuna Jr., Baldwin, and Albies to lead off the game. Framber Valdez pitching for the Tigers. What's up, D? Yeah, that's part of the reason why he probably didn't get called up, is that error in AAA that night. It's like, well, damn, he can't field. I thought his fielding was supposed to be part of his elite play. He needs to slow down a little bit and just kind of go back to fundamentals, I suppose. I'm sure he'll be fine. He is also only like 20, 21 years old, so it's not a big deal. I'm not too worried about it. If he was like 26 and having these problems like fucking some guys on the team, you know. And really, he's not even the worst outfielder in the organization. He wouldn't even be the worst on the Tigers. That's like Perez and then Carpenter. And then Matt Vierling. And the Meadows is pretty good when he's healthy. Green is pretty good. He's just a little slow now. But we got 2 real bad outfielders in Perez. And I think Vierling's not very good. Yeah, it ended the season with the way everyone's acting, D. Sucks the season ended on April 29th for us last night. The way people are reacting to that game, you would think the Tigers season just ended. And they've never seen a blown save in their life. I don't know. I hate overreaction so much. And last night's game was the most annoying game of all time. Not because we lost. That happens. Teams lose all the time. Man, Acuna flies out on the first pitch, 1 away. All right, good start to the game here for the Tigers. We get a bunch of 1-pitch, 1-outs. We're in good shape. Can't do a lot of damage that way. Here's Baldwin now with nobody on and 1 out. By the way, make sure you drop some likes, help the stream out. I don't mean to snap at people. It's just I don't know. And I'm not saying you're overreacting to the game, by the way, D. It's just a general consensus. People think the sky is falling. It's like, yeah, no, I don't think so. I think it's everyone's being a bit hyperbolic. It's very obnoxious. Like, it's fucking April, dog. I don't give a shit about this. This is what we were doing last April, and it did not matter at all at the end of the year because we still lost the division. Because the team that was better rested and knows how to play the season smarter than us did exactly that. We tuckered out, and they just kind of steady shipped it and took the division. You know what I mean? So I don't care about looking like the greatest team ever in the month of April. I think you gain nothing and you gain nothing from it. Sure, we snuck into the playoffs because of a hot start. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think a famous Tigers manager said, like, didn't Sparky Anderson famously say the season doesn't even start till after the trade deadline or after the All-Star game, one of those two games? Because there's a reality to that situation, right? Because it's like, well, if you're 500 at either one of those dates and then you play August and September really strong, you'll make the playoffs and you'll be hot and you won't be super gutted, right? The Tigers looked tired at the end of last season. They looked like they were exhausted in August, and that kind of fucked them in the stretch. Now, with the playoffs, they looked a little bit better, but still. Um, but you can attribute what happened to them to being a young team, and I'm not really sure why AJ didn't temper that better. 2-2 after a foul ball. Runner at first, one away. No, you're good. I just fully believe as long as you're treading 500, I don't really see a big deal. And that'll be another hit. 2 on, 1 out. Runners at first and second. And I think anything outside of that is just extreme hyperbolic over panicking by people who watch way too much football and then switch over to watching baseball, and they forget that like not every single game is life and death. In fact, like 60 losses literally mean nothing. You could put 60 losses on every single team, and it means absolutely nothing. How is that not a strike? Why did they not challenge that? What an absolute retard behind the plate. Jake Rogers sucks now. We should get rid of him. We should call up Lorazon. This dude can't hit, and I don't even think he can catch anymore. Why did he not challenge that? 1-1. He just like patted his head and went out. He didn't even pat his head. He just like good pitch. It's like the challenge it, dipshit. Should be strike 3 right there. Should have been a strikeout looking on Olsen. It's 1-2. God damn it. Well, the Tigers are already apparently in lose the game mode, which is pretty sad to see in the bottom of the first. Already phoning it in. Ball 2. Well, hopefully he can still hit it on the ground. Maybe we can still turn 2 on all this. Get the hell out the inning. Oh. They'll just have 1 out. It kind of got hit sharply up the line. Nice play by Torque at first. 2 down, runners at second, third. Now all they got to do is make a play. That ball chopped real hard up the first base line. It took a wicked hop. I'm talking. It's look at that shink. That's a tough play. He genuinely did not have anywhere else to go with it. So good job by Torque. Saved a run. Smart defense. Here's Riley now with 2 on and 2 out here in the bottom of the first. Both teams so far have 2 men to reach here in the first inning. Tigers hoping to strand them like the Braves did. 0-1 on Austin Riley after a swing and a miss. Austin Riley is the cousin of Tigers player Riley Green. Not many people know that. First and last name. If you have the same first name as someone's last name, you're cousins with them. That's how that works in my mind. Anyway, 0-2 coming to Riley. And he okay, it's fouled away. He threw it right down the middle. What an ignorant pitch to throw with 2 strikes. Oh, 2. I hate how much we throw right down the middle. Like, I genuinely hate it. I promise if Scooball stopped throwing the ball right down the middle as much as he did, he would never give up home runs. I would guarantee that if we looked at it, I bet 99% of the home runs he gives up are when he just decides to rifle it right down the middle for some reason. And all the Tigers pitchers have this weird right down, and that was a foul ball. We'll get another 0-2. Every single one of them throw the ball right down the middle really often, and it often backfires on them. And I think that's because Feder believes in, and hey, that'll be a strikeout. We'll head to the top of the second. Tigers strand the men, so good job by Valdez to recover there. So both teams get 2 men on, but both teams strand the runners, so we're stuck at 0. 0-0, top 2. We'll see how the Tigers bat here in the top of the second. Commercial break. We'll see Carpenter, Vierling, and Lee. Ugh. Casey Mize, yeah, 15-10. Yeah. No, Baez, I figured it was just going to be a sprain, which looked pretty good. Once I saw that he could actually kind of stand on it. So it turned out to not be as bad a sprain as what everyone was hoping, which is great. And with Mize, who the fuck knows how long he'll be out. It always starts as 15 days with Casey. And then his groin will turn to putty, and then he'll miss 2 months, and then he'll come back and look really good again. And probably pitch the rest of the season, but, it'll already be June or July, The only plus side of this is if we want to re-sign him, it'll probably be pretty cheap. Along with a number of players on this team who are, looking at new contracts in the off year. It's like, you guys should stop sucking and start playing better baseball. Some of you are due for extensions right now. What are we doing here? Some of you are hitting free agency and you do some money. You think so there'd be some urgency in a contract year. Javi's playing like he may retire. Actually, he was having a pretty good year. I think he understands that it's a contract year and he's got to ball out a little bit. So we'll probably actually, once he comes back, get a pretty productive Javi over the summer. Because again, he's a free agent. So if he wants to keep playing after this year, he's gonna kind of prove he can still play. Scam another team out of some money. Because he won't be coming back to Detroit, I would assume. Anyway, game's coming back on. They're just showing a bunch of stupid-ass Tigers fans in Atlanta. Ball 1. To Carpenter. Here's a pitch. Called strike on a pitch right down the middle. Probably not going to get much better than that. And I also wish our hitters could recognize a pitch right down the middle. None of them can. My theory remains undefeated, by the way. The easiest way to no-hit the Detroit Tigers would just be to throw every single pitch as a fastball right down the middle. If you think I'm joking, I'm not. This team can't handle that shit right down the pipe. And he swung at that 1-2. That's a terrible looking. Watches a pitch go down the middle, swings that ball 2. Let me guess. And swings that ball 3. Strike 3. He's out. Well, what a good at-bat there. Watch the pitch go right down the middle, swing at 2 balls, and now he's out. 1 away. See what I mean by no pitch recognition ability? The only player I would fear throwing it down the middle to on this entire team is McGonigal. And that's it. Right now, he's the only guy that seems capable of hitting a pitch right down the middle on the team. That'll be strike 1. Telling you, if you ever watch a Tigers game, watch how often our hitters get balls right down the middle. It's shocking. Strike 2. First pitch was right down the middle. He didn't even fucking swing at it. He just watched it go by. I'd have turned and burned on a pitch like that, slightly inside, but like right down the middle cut. Fastball basically right down the middle, little in. See what I mean? They're throwing that shit basically right over the middle, right in a sweet spot for a righty too. Right in that turn and burn spot. They don't give a shit. They're like, they can't hit it. Truly, truly humiliating. We have a team full of guys who can't hit a fastball. Right down the middle. But if you throw it low, 90% of this team will golf it out of the park. It's a stupid ass team, and it's very funny. But I really wish they could take that power they get from that's ball one to Veerling, 1-2. Some of that power they get from swinging at really stupid low pitches and utilize that on the balls they get down the middle every single game. And that'll be strike 3, and they'll challenge that. So Veerling will be out. Veerling goes down looking. That'll be strike 3. Oh, that was damn near down the middle of the plate. See what I mean? He's just now one of them pitch, like only one pitch wasn't around the middle of the plate almost. I'm the catcher. I'm like, you missed that one pretty good, man. You know what I mean? He's just my theory isn't far off. If you ever watch the Tigers, they just pop it right down the middle on these dudes. Anyway, Lee's up now with 2 away. Nobody on. Top 2, 0-0 score. That'll be strike 1 to Lee. Here's the pitch. It's ball 1. Good take. I don't really know about him, but he also just got a pitch basically right down the middle, and he didn't do anything with it. You know who's going to do something about it? Jake Rogers. He's also a guy that, never mind, he strikes out. When he actually hits it, he hits it pretty good. Those are where most of his home runs, I believe, come from, or when he gets it right over the middle. Slider right down the middle and up. And he pops it up. See what I mean, dog? Look at this. That's crazy. A 1-2 pitch, he throws basically right down the middle. 0-2 pitch is basically right down the middle. Dubon, Farmer, and Mateo. If we did that to any one of these Braves hitters, they're hitting home runs. Especially with 2 strikes, so they're at least singling. Ugh. I hate it. I hate the right down the middle shit we do. Hate that we can't hit it, and I hate that that's the way we pitch to people. It's like our team goes, well, we can't hit the ball right down the middle, so other teams must not be able to. Not realizing that that's a very uncommon MLB trait that we have on 8 of our 9 hitters in the lineup today. Again, McGonigal can hit him right down the middle. I think Torres can mostly too. He just doesn't get him very. You know what? I'll correct that. Torres also can hit the ball when it's pitched right down the middle. Keith cannot. Green can't. Torkelson can't. Carpenter can't. Veerling can't. Lee can't. Rogers, it's like 50-50 on most things. It's like, nah, probably not, but you know. Baez kind of can. That's about it. That's the whole of guys who can hit a ball right down the middle is about 2.5. Probably 3 if we think Baez. And it appears Mr. Dylan Dingler can smash the ball when it's pitched around the middle of the plate. So I may be adding Dingler to the list. We'll see how the season progresses along for him. Because last year he could not. However, he was also a rookie for, I believe, last year. Or a second-year player somehow, I guess. Dylan Dingler, established veteran. Here's Dubon. That'll be fouled away. It's 0-1. Do 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 do. Charge. By the way, it'll remain, or now it'll go to 0-2. Sorry, I thought there was already 2 strikes. By the way, if you haven't left a like yet, consider doing so. It does help out our little stream. We have about 8 right now. We try to hit 20 every stream. Helps the stream out, makes it do better, gets more people in here. Gives me some kind of interaction from you, which is what we need to, keep the stream moving. If you don't feel like chatting, can't chat, a like's always a good substitute. By the way, we'll get another 0-2. And ball 1. A 1-2. And he hit Dubon. 1 on, nobody out after a hit by pitch. Looks like the ball gets away from Valdez and the leadoff man gets on. Now up is Farmer or Framer, whatever his last name was. Farmer, yeah. Brother of Buck Farmer, Kyle Farmer. But the funny thing is, he actually looks enough like fucking Buck Farmer where it's like, actually, I think that might be his real brother, and then it loses the funny for me. Strike 1. Kevin's like, there's no fucking way there's 2 of them. He just got really pissed for no reason. And that'll be 0-2. We don't talk about him? Yeah, he's a bad guy. And there's no one, for some reason, anywhere near second base, and the runner reaches. I hate the shift so much. Why didn't we... Where was our second baseman at on that? What the fuck? Was he just not around? What? Where the hell was the second baseman? That was a huge hole. There was nobody there. Looked just like that. What are we doing? 0-1, foul ball. If there was a second baseman playing second base, that ball's fielded. We may even turn 2 on a ball like that. That was a routine ground ball. Shit shouldn't have been a fucking out or a base hit. I don't know where the fuck he was. He wasn't playing second base. I don't know where he was. If he was playing second, that's not a hit. That's a double play. We're shifting. That'll be a long fly out. Dangerous fly out. And that'll be 1 away. All right, hey, a double play can get us out of it. One out now after a fly ball into medium left field. Couldn't get the runners over. It was also hitting the left field, so it's really hard to advance the runner to third on that. Hitting the right field, maybe you challenge it. I'm sure Dubon has good speed. Ball 1. Uh-oh. Oh, that's foul. Oh, thank the Lord. 1-1. I thought that was a fair ball down into the corner. I was like, fuck, dude, we're screwed. That's going to get both of them in. I don't even know why I thought that. I just completely misseen it. And he throws it right down the middle. That'll be a base hit. Don't really know why the fuck we just threw it right down the middle again. 1-0 Braves. Yeah, we can't throw it right down the middle. It's not a good strategy. Every other team except us can hit those. I don't know why we keep throwing it right down the middle. Literally right down the middle. It's the worst spot to throw a pitch. We just keep doing it over and over and over again. I'm pretty sure if I went and looked, I can guarantee you that Albie's home run off Skubal was on a pitch right down the middle at about 99.8 miles an hour. Maybe even at 100. Here's top of the lineup, Acuna Jr. with 2 on and 1 out, a 1-0 Braves lead. He's looking to expand it. That'll be called strike 1 to R.A. Jr. against the Rash. Oh, that chirp can be the most annoying thing on earth. Good luck, my friend. Drive safe. I'll just be baby raging about the Tigers' inability to not throw it right down the middle. Here's the 0-2. Ball 1. It's 1-2 now. I do hope that they get that down the middle stuff corrected, because last year they did. They figured it out last year, and I hope they do again this year. It's a genuine problem the team does have. For a good half a lot, even when they were winning last year, they really struggled with shit right down the middle. They're gonna say that it hit him. It didn't look like it. Did he kick the ball? He should be out. He kicked the ball. He like stuck his foot at it. If anything, he should be out. That he interfered with that ball. That's a horseshit. His foot moves at it. Look. Am I crazy? I know that. I don't know if that's an actual problem, but it looks like he pushes his foot at the ball. It might just be a weird angle and he's moving his foot out of the way and it still hits his foot. But in my head, it looks like he like moves his foot to it. See? Look, it kind of does, doesn't it? I wonder if they're not looking that it like legit hit, because it does seem like it hit him. I'm not arguing that, but I think he put his foot in the way. I don't think he can do that. In fact, I think he should be out. Oh, okay, never mind. He moves his foot out of the way. All right. He's trying to move his back foot. I don't know why, but I kept seeing this weird optical angle where it looked like his foot was moving forward into the ball, and I was like, what the fuck is that motion he's making? And I don't know why, but it kept tricking me. And then they showed the ultra slow. Oh, wait a minute. What are they doing? Is he out? Or does he got to go back and bat and it didn't hit him? I guess the ball didn't hit him. It's just ball 2, so it's a 2-2 count on Acuna with 2 on and 1 out. Well, now he's in a bad mood. That's not good for us. He might fucking crush this ball now. What did they challenge? Ball 3. Oh, Valdez, come on. You got to throw a better pitch than that, man. Don't actually just walk him now. Get him out. He cannot hit this ball. If he hits it, it's going like 450 feet, dude. Like a guarantee this is gone if he hits it. Yeah, he was swinging for a fucking 500 footer, dog. And he struck out. Did you just see, if anyone's watching and you saw that swing he just took, that cut he just took, that's if I hit this, it's 500 foot swing. He tried to Billy Jack that baseball right there. Boom. It's a big ass swing. That'll be a ground ball foul. 0-1. Are we sure the Braves actually challenged that call? Because I don't know what they would have challenged in that one. Unless they were saying he didn't, the umps were saying he didn't get hit, and the Braves were like, yes, he did. And they're like, no, he didn't. So 0-2. One run across this half inning. It's 1-0 Braves, bottom of the second. Ball. 1. Runners have to hold on a kind of a almost pass ball. And Valdez gets a strikeout looking. We'll head to the bottom half. He strikes out swinging, sorry. Rogers, McGonigal, and Torres do appear in the top of the third. Top 3 coming up. Tigers trail by 1. It's 1-0 Braves. Tigers need to find some hits this inning. Maybe score a run or 2. Maybe home run. Maybe blast a ball or so. The one thing I will be happy about is the Tigers are no longer... We're going to play the Rangers next. And it's not the Reds and Braves in consecutive series. I know the Reds really, whatever. But they are one of the hottest teams in baseball to open the year, just like the Braves are. You know what I mean? So it's not... The last 2 series have been, like, just a horrible run of teams to have to play right in a row. Because again, when we played the Reds, they were white hot, and I don't know if they've cooled off since, but they were one of the hottest teams, 18-9 when we ran into them. And now we're playing the Braves. I think the best team in baseball, technically, as far as like starts to the season goes. We can't really, they could suck the rest of the year. Kind of like how how the Twins got like white hot and we got to like 12-4 somehow, and basically just haven't won a game since. It's kind of like that, The beginning of the season so deceptive. Like 2 weeks ago, we would have thought the Twins were about to be a 90-win team this year, right? With how good they were played, everybody was hitting, everything was going their way. Now, I don't think they've won a game since in like 2 weeks, dude. I swear to God, they got to like 12-4 or 12-5, and just now they're 12-16. It's like, holy shit, what happened? Their season was so promising. You know what I mean? So and then they could go on another run and all of a sudden have another nice record. I don't know. It's so early. It's so hard to tell who the actual best are. Either way, Rogers, McGonigal, and Torres this inning. We wait to see Rogers at bat. Hopefully we see some good swings this next time through the lineup. And he takes strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. By the way, if you haven't dropped the like yet, consider doing so. We only have 9 right now. We try to hit 20 every stream. Helps stream out because more people in here. Yada, yada, yada. Here's the 0-2, and that's ball 1. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down goes Jake Rogers. We're at the top of the order. Maybe McGonigal can get this team started with a little bit of a spark. Could definitely use it. Definitely could use it. Oh, 1. One, 2 up high. Or 1-1 up high. Sorry, I thought there was already 2 strikes. Glad there isn't. Rather see a 1-1 count turn into a base hit than a 1-2 count. Shit. 1-2 don't do me no good. Well, now it's 1-2. That sucks. Guess ask and I shall receive. 1-2 after a foul ball with 1 away here in the top of the third. Tigers trail by 1. It's 1-0 Braves. Guess that'll be called a ball. 2-2. And that he didn't go. Foul ball. We'll get another 2-2 coming up. McGonigal up here fighting. Here's the 3-2. And he'll take ball 4. That'll put a man on with 1 out here in the top of the third. Here's Gleyber Torres. About to terrorize the baseball. Like, did it Gleyber Torres? Terrorize. I'm pretty smart. Hey, look at that. Gleyber Torres will have a base hit, which will put a man over to second. So now the Tigers have something kind of cooking here with 1 out, with 2 on. For Colt Keith, a base hit here could suddenly have the Tigers looking at some runs. Let's see how they react and if they do strongly. Oh, Don Mattingly, yeah, I saw that. To replace the guy they fired, who's who's just having a rough year. I wonder if the Mets will do something similar. Both those two teams are far too stacked to be playing the way that they are. Ball 1 up high. All right, they only have 1 play, and it's to take Colt out at first. So he basically does a bunt to get the runners to second and third. So second and third, 2 away. Hopefully Riley Green, our supposed best hitter, can come through with a hit here. Father and son duo. What do you mean by that? All right, let's see what Green can do. Need a big hit. By the way, it's 0-1. Just don't need him to swing at anything bad or overdo it. Oh, I didn't know his son was associated with the Phillies. That's pretty cool. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Shit. He's up there trying to hit a home run when a single gets us the lead. See that swing he just took? That's a I want a home run swing, which doesn't make me confident for this next at bat. Fouled off. It'll remain 0-2. Looking like ball 2. So now it's a 2-2 count. Once again, a long battle between Elder and the Tigers' left-handed hitters. We'll see another 3-2. Or another 2-2, sorry. The count is 3-2 after a ball. So now we got a full count with 2 on and 2 out. Runners are at second and third. And Riley Green strands the runners by striking out. Albies, Olsen, and Riley do appear in the bottom of the third. Albies, Olsen, and Riley. Let's hope for a quick inning here so we can get back to trying to get something going in the top of the fourth. But quick commercial break, so he is what it is. Let's hope Valdez is dialed in and ready to keep going. Be right back. Gonna go get some soda pop. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Albies, Olsen, and Riley do appear whenever the inning decides to start happening. Bottom of the third, it's a 1-0 Braves lead. They look to expand it. Tigers hope to shut it down. Yeah, I hope we do too, Star Wars. Hopefully we're able to. Hasn't been really going our way, though, this series. Had some weird injuries happen, and I don't know. Last night they kind of blew the game, so, you know, not great odds. But it's also hard to sweep people in the. I don't know. The Braves are just kind of unstoppable right now. They're just rolling. And that'll be fouled off. It's 0-1. We haven't really been able to get Albies out this series. Usually we handle him pretty well. Having a good year. Usually it's Ronald Acuna we can't really deal with. And Albies is the one we've got rather contained. Ooh. Waiting for a pitch. It's 0-2. I think Albie's got something in his eye. It was kind of a longer timeout than I thought it should be. Anyway, here's the 0-2. Ball 1, 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2 from Valdez. Just fouls that one off. It'll remain 1-2. Oh, yeah. Still at a 1-2 count after another foul ball. We'll see what he gets now. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 coming up. So now here's Albies battling with Valdez a little bit. And that just gets hit into the left field gap, or in the left field corner. That'll be a double for Albies. What? Where? I don't know. Don't know. I wish we could read ball deflections a little bit better out there. Well, leadoff double for Albies. Ball 1 up high. Here's Olsen. Here's the 1-0. 2-0. Damn, Olsen's already got 9 home runs on the year. That's fucking nuts. Most we got is 5 from Torque. Not really that many different, but it feels like a lot at this point in the season. 4 feels like a big number. 2-1. Two count. Olsen will fall off another one. We'll get another 2-2. Two count. Runner at second. Nobody out here in the bottom of the third of a 1-0 Braves lead. Here's a pitch and swing and a miss. 1 away. Here's a pitch, and Valdez throws a wild pitch. Runner will get down to third. Runner at third now with one away. Fuck. That's not what you'd like to see your pitcher do with the runner at second and only one away. For some reason, they're not resuming here. It's taking a second. Phillies have a double leader. Baltimore's having. Phillies played Baltimore twice in a row. Doubleheader day. Whoa. 1-1 count. Whoa. 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And Ralston Riley goes down swinging. That'll be the. Yeah, they complete down to first. He's out. Complete the throw down to first. He's out. 2 away. Runner at third. Tigers hoping to strand the runner here, and we'll see how they handle Dubon. Who's your team, Star Wars? 12 likes. Yeah, Jonathan, we're doing pretty good. If you guys haven't dropped one yet, consider doing so. It does help out the stream. It gets more people in here. Especially if you can't / don't want to chat or anything, it does give us some kind of interactions, which helps us out a ton. Phillies, makes sense. And that'll be a base hit. Runner will score. It's 2-0 Braves. Runner at first. 2 down. 2-0 Braves. Bottom of the third. 2 down. And a runner at first for Farmer. Well, darn. Hopefully we can turn her around. Can be our only hope, right? Remaining hopeful. And look at that. That's a ground ball right up the middle, and we'll get out of the inning. All right, well, we give up a run, unfortunately, but we're only down 2, so maybe we can get a run back here in one of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 6 remaining innings we have left to play. Torque, Carp, and Veerling. Torque, Carp, and Veerling. We'll see how any of these guys decide to play. We'll see. Who knows? I don't. Nobody does. Either way, I don't know. I'm going to stretch out a little bit because I've been sitting for a little too long today. I've been very busy boy. Had to get a lot done so I can make sure I can stream this morning. I had to get a lot done yesterday and today, this morning, so I can make sure I can stream this. I basically had to wrap an entire semester up yesterday. Plus, I have stuff I want to do over the weekend, like events to go to. Getting a good stretch in. It is the top of the fourth coming up, though, to anyone just tuning in. It's 2-0 Braves. 2-0 Braves, top of the fourth. Tigers will send Torkelson, Carp, and Veerling to the plate. Let's hope for some runs. Yeah, Veerling and another player we traded from the from the Phillies. You guys wanted Michael Lorenzen, and we got I believe Veerling and someone else back, if I'm not mistaken. Someone named Nick. Oh, nice. You had to take care of a plumbing project? Just cleaning out some old pipes. Ball one. Or strike one, rather. God damn it, they're stupid things. Ball one. 1-1 count here to Torkelson. Nick Maton. There we go. That's right. I've been trying to figure out what the fuck that guy's last name was for days, weeks even. Nick Maton. That's right. He could smoke fastballs. He was dangerous against the fastball. Right-hander, left-hander. 105. No miles an hour. He could kill them all. If you threw him a curveball, he couldn't hit it. Fascinating batter. It's 2-2 now on Torque. Did pipes for the bat. Nice. It's getting nice to where you can actually do those things now. 3-2. Yeah, well, I mean, teams figured out you just don't throw him fastballs. He doesn't hit them. If you throw him a fastball, he hit a home run. It was a hilarious batter. Yeah, Wolfman. Big Wolfie. Yeah. I wanted him to be good. He's kind of a spark plug type of energy player that if he would have been good, he probably could have sparked the team up. Hey, there we go. That's a base hit by Torque to lead off the inning. Now a 2-run homer here by Carp. We're in a tie game. I don't even got to look. I already know what's going to happen. In fact, I'm gonna take a little nap for Carp's at bat. Just shoo, shoo, shoo. I'm gonna open my eyes in 3, 2, 1. He grounded out. Well, that sure didn't go the way I thought it was going to go. We did get a runner down to second, so basically a bunt. Nice job by Kerry Carpenter. Yeah, Torque's starting to heat up, which is nice to see. We kind of need it. Because he's our only good right-handed batter left at this point. I guess if you want to kind of count Torres. This guy ain't it. We need to start scouting right-handed hitters, though. Like, regardless of position they play, we just got to get some righties in this organization. Yeah, Purdue could have been something. Well, Torque's going to have to hold at second. Their outfield is a little too strong to run on with Acuna Jr. and I think Matt Olson out there. Who the fuck is in their center field? White? Yeah, it's Acuna. Never mind. Yeah, you can't really run on Ronald. Not a good idea. Especially because he looks like he's in a pretty bad mood right now. Here's Lee now with runner at second, 2 away. Come on, Lee. Show me what you can do with strike one. After that long half inning by the Braves, how did the Tigers respond? And the inning's over already. Little line out there by Lee, and we'll head already to the bottom of the fourth. Mateo, White, and Acuna Jr. 8-9-1 for the Braves. Bottom of the fourth. They're up 2-0. They look to expand. Tigers are already done hitting. That was quick. Yeah, we need right-handed bats of some kind. We got nobody else. It's like all of our good upcoming hitters in the minors are all left-handed still. Like Max is a lefty. I think Max Anderson's left-handed. Who else we got down there? I think like we have a right-handed catcher. I think in the Rays on, but I think he bats lefty. I'm telling you, like all we got is lefty. We really need someone who can hit right-handed. I think Rayner's a lefty. Anderson, yeah, he throws right-handed, but does he bat left-handed? I'm pretty sure all these guys bat left-handed. If not, then I'm a little wrong. We at least have two guys coming up the pipeline. But, you know, if Lee was the option over Anderson, that's not a great sign. Oh, okay. Well, there we go. Got to get him up here then. No, you know what? We need good right-handed bats. I'd rather trade Max Anderson and get a guy who can actually hit and is established. Because that's what we're going to have to go for at the deadline, I think. That's going to have... Unless we just emerge with some right-handed bats like throughout the rest of the year. Then we don't need to do that. But I do think we need to go get something other than Torque in the lineup from the right side of the plate. Bottom four, sorry. Mateo, White, and Acuna Jr. 8, 9, and 1 here in the bottom of the fourth. Let's hope for our first clean inning all game. They've been busy all day long. Ball one. That'll be swing and a miss. It's a 1-1. Swing and fouled away. It's 1-2. This guy looks like his name would be Mateo in some way. I don't know how to describe it, but if you look at this dude, it looks like his first or last name would be Mateo. And he strikes out swinging, 1 away. Not even meant in a disrespectful way, but if that guy with his face was like, yeah, my name's Mateo, you'd be like, all right. You wouldn't question it. You'd be like, no, it makes sense. Yeah, D. Just how she goes. Braves get a lot of luck right now. Not really luck. They're just having a hot start, so things seem to be going their way all series long. Yeah, it is his last name. That's why I said that. He just looks like his name would have some form of Mateo in it. Some people look like their names fit them perfectly. And him having some kind of name of Mateo in his name, whether that be first or last, is indicative of him looking like that. It's like that guy, yeah, he could go by Mateo. People could be like, oh, your last name's Mateo? Be like, yeah. Be like, oh, you kind of look like that would be your last name. And I don't even know what that means. That guy definitely went. 1-2. Didn't go that time. 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Well, now here's the 2-2. And White strikes out, 2 away. Here's top of the order, Ronald Acuna Jr. Terrifying at bat. Nobody on. 2 away. 2-0, bottom of the fourth. Braves lead. 1 sec. 2-0. Feel like they're kind of pitching around the old buddy right now. Either way, nah, nah, nah. Every day, peace, nah. Here's the 2-1 coming up for Ronald Acuna Jr. He grounds it over to the shortstop. Should be an out. And it is. We'll head to the bottom or top of the fifth. It'll be 9-1-2 for the Tigers. Rogers, McGonigal, Torres. That's 9-1-2. Rogers, McGonigal, Torres. Top five. 2-0 Braves lead. 2-0 Braves lead. Tigers hope to reverse it with Rogers, McGonigal, and Torres coming up this half inning. It's commercial break. Top five coming up. I'm going to take like 2 seconds to step away. I'll be back in like just a moment. Like a minute or so. And then we'll resume the stream. I'll be right back. All right, I'll be back in just a moment. I'll be typing away in like the chat and everything like that. I should be back in like a minute. Be right back. Sorry about that. One away. It looks like there's actually 2 out now. And there's 2 away. 2 down now as McGonigal gets out. 2 down quickly here in the top of the fifth. Now up is Torres. I'm gonna guess Elder has an ERA that's a little high. Let me go check something. No, he's a good pitcher. All right, well this makes sense then. Down 0-1 now is Torres. Down 0-2 is Torres. Seemed to have foul tipped that one. At least he tipped it. He tipped it. You're still out. You're still fat. By the way, thank you for the 13 likes so far. We're Just 7 shy of the like goal of 20. If you haven't left one yet, consider doing so. Helps out the stream, gets more people in here. Serves as some like an interaction with the stream, which is helpful if you're not chatting. I'd appreciate it if you could. Thank you very much. If not, that's fine too. It is what it is. Not like your whole family will be, hit with the Pharaoh's plagues of ancient Egypt. Oh no. Why is he trying to gun it for 2? He's out. Why not just take the base hit? God damn it. We gotta fire the guy who does our third base stuff. Why the hell was he sent around? Baldwin, Albies, and Olsen. Especially when we're struggling to get anything going. We gotta take them singles and build them up. No reason to stretch that into a double against fucking Acuna Jr. in the outfield, man. That's a dumb decision. Dumb. I would not have sent him. That's not even hindsight. The dude was right on top of the ball. Didn't even get in the corner. He picked it. He had it on the hop. Big turnaround second. Maybe he overthrows it. Doubt it, but either way, Baldwin, Albies, and Olsen do up here in the bottom of the 5th of a 2-0 Braves lead. They look to extend it. Tigers hope to keep it within 2. Bottom 5, 2-0 Braves. Dang, double dang, and triple dang. Quadruple dang. I have a little bit of trouble after ×4. Do. Damn, it's somehow already been multiple pitches thrown, and the fucking stupid Tigers broadcast is just getting back. Nice. It's super behind. Here's the 0-1, even though they're already on the 3rd pitch of the at-bat, I believe. 0-2, fouled it away, or foul tipped it. Batter takes time. Here's the 0-2 to Baldwin eventually, at some point in the near future. Here it is. And it'll be a strikeout. Nice way to start off the 5th inning. Here's Albies with 2 away, or with 1 away. Bottom 5, 1 out. Here's Albies. He's been a tough out for us this series. Hopefully we can get him. Could go a long way. That was a terrible looking swing from Baldwin, by the way. All time bad. It'll be grounded up the middle. Hey, we actually got a guy to play that. All right, 2 away. Albies grounds out. That'll be the second out of the inning. Here's Olsen with 2 away. Hey, back-to-back 1-2-3s would be pretty nice. Give us a real shot to still be in this game. Would be ideal. Here's the pitch. Called strike 1. Nice pitch. Nothing to challenge. Even if he did, he'd have lost it. Called strike 2. Well, he actually swung and a miss, so now it's 0-2. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. Otherwise, you have pepperoni nipples. And even the Lord's holy graces won't save you from the pepperoni nipples syndrome. 0-2. Also, it helps my stream out, so I'd appreciate it. Thank you very much. That'll be a ball. Bounces in. 1-2. No chase there by Olsen. Damn, no one's saying a word. Make sure you're dropping likes if you haven't said anything in the chat or you don't feel like chatting. Otherwise, again, pepperoni nipples coming your way. 2-2. I think part of the reason Tigers are losing so much is lack of support. Tigers fans are just weak now. 3-2. Well, he's clearly not going to chase it there, Valdez. You might want to just try to throw something nearer to the plate. Clearly represented that he's not chasing a single one of them bad pitches. Try reeling it in a little bit. Here's the 3-2. Oh, that's it. A little bit closer to plate. He actually swung at it. All right, we'll head to the top of the 6th. Nice little fly out to Carpenter. We'll go Keith, Green, and Torkelson here. 3-4-5 for the Tigers. So, hey, maybe there's some runs there. 2-0. Top of the 6th. That's 2-0 Braves lead. That's right, Braves lead 2-0. Top 6. Keith, Green, and Torkelson. Let's see if the Tigers can muster any offense. For the first time all series, really. Been dead in the water for the majority of these 27 innings they've just played. Maybe except for like 4 of them. Maybe 5. Not great. Truly, I blame the hitting coaches. We might need to fire them again and get new ones. Or at some point realize we just don't got very good hitters. They're just not. But also at some point, looking around and seeing that they tend to do better elsewhere kind of indicates we have bad hitting coaches. What's up, Aurora? Nice to see you. I don't know. I've never been a fan of the hitting coach we've hired under Hinch. They've all been pretty bad. I think we got multiple of them now because it's he's so bad. He's just like, all right, let's get 2 of them now. I don't think it's working. All right. What's up, Eric? Nice to see you. Yeah, we're up at 16 likes. Now we're 4 away. A lot of you people just avoided pepperoni nipple disease. That's very good. All right, let's see what Keith can do to lead off the inning. We need some offense. Otherwise, we're doomed. Fucking doomed. Anyway, Keith to lead off the top of the 6th. 2-0 Braves. And Keith pops up immediately. 1 away. Well, 1 pitch, 1 out. Not a great start when we only got 4 innings left to hit. Eesh. Here's Riley Green now with 1 away. Maybe Riley can hit a Riley bomb, a Green bomb, or RG bomb. The big old greener. Lean, mean green machine. Ball 1. Ball 1, or strike 1. Let's that one go by. Must have just not been waiting for it. I don't know. Pitched down the middle. Someone let go. 2-1 now. The pitcher doesn't seem to be too interested in giving Green anything to hit here. Ball 3. 3-1 on green. He should get something good to hit here. If he doesn't, he shouldn't swing. Very simple at-bat rule. Here's the 3-1, and he strikes out. Or never mind, it's 3-2. I forgot he only had one strike. I was like, it's the 3-1, and he strikes out. It's like, well, how is that even possible? I forgot. He didn't strike out. Anyway, 3-2, and that'll be ball 4. Green will walk here with 1 away, so now the Tigers are 1 good swing away from tying it up. I'd imagine Torkelson will be this guy's last hitter. And they'll probably move to get a lefty for Carp. Which means, unfortunately, we're probably going to see Jahmai Jones come in, or Wensiel Perez come into this game to hit soon. For Kerry Carpenter. Ball 1. Let's hope for the best, though, right? Maybe he'll leave the guy in there. He is dealing. Here's the 1-0. And Torque will have another hit today. He's 2 for 3. He's dialing in a bit. Always nice to see Torque smoking a little bit, getting his numbers up. Carp will be up now with 2 on and 1 out. Let's see if they elect to leave Elder in or if they're going to go get a reliever. We'll see. You're off today, 7-game road athletics, then Kansas City before return home. First Twins. That's an interesting road trip. Athletics aren't easy to play. The other 2 teams should be pretty easy, though. No, never mind. They're going to leave Carp in. Hell yeah. Well, this could go really well. He seems the pitcher might be losing it a bit. He might make a mistake. Maybe we can turn this into a 3-2 lead late in the game here. 1 out, 2 on for the Tigers here in the top of the 6th. That's ball 1. Jamal and Kerry at least find somewhere to put a ball down so we can score a run. At least one would be cool. That goes foul. 1-1 after a foul ball. 1-1 count on Scary Kerry. Maybe he can show the scary side here for the Braves. Pitcher did a step off there, so that's the reason for the delay. We await the 1-1. We hope there to be fireworks. Jesus Christ. Well, we're still waiting for the 1-1. Batter got time, pitcher took time. Good Lord. Here's the 1-1, and he swings and fouls it away. It's 1-2. Would be 3-0 if he just didn't swing at any balls. And just tried to actually hit the ball instead of just try to jack a home run. And he strikes out. Yeah, well, that's probably the result of him playing once a week versus right-handed pitching. Probably need to just start playing him more often so he's hitting better and his eye stays sharp. Here's Matt Vierling with 2 away. May 18 through 21. That should be interesting. Hopefully we can play better at that point. Ball 1. No, half of them just like are playing like shit to start the year. I don't know what it is. To be fair, though, playing against this team is probably the worst draw to get right after playing the Reds. Oh, shit. Matt Vierling just came through and got a base hit. That'll get a run in. Oh, fuck. It's arrow. It's okay. You got. Oh, it went up the line. There we go. Hell yeah. We got a run. Torkelson will get to second. Riley Green scores. So now we're only down by 1. 2-1. Nice job, Matty V. All right, he came through. And that'll probably be the end of Elder. They're going to go get a reliever. I will say it's really hard to determine anything from these last two series, in my opinion, mostly because like we have a team like the Tigers who are playing pretty streaky and consistent to start the year, going up against the two hottest, most consistent teams of the season so far, right? You know what I mean? Because of like, if you look at the Reds, they've been one of the most consistent hot like start teams this year, and then looking at, of course, the oh no, they just went and talked to Elder. He's staying in there. I forgot what I was talking about a second ago, but that's all right. Here's the first pitch. It's 0-1, fouled away by Lee. Yeah, it was right down the middle, man. Slow down a little bit. The Lee bomb. Nope, he fucking check swung a ball. Gotta hate check swings. Yeah, we've been on the road a lot to start the year too. Well, that's kind of by design because of we play in Michigan. It's cold up there a lot. Andrews, Dubon, Farmer, or not Andrews, Riley, Dubon, and Farmer. Riley, Dubon, and Farmer here in the bottom of the sixth. 2-1. Tigers get a run, but that's all they get. Hey, they cut the lead in half, though. They cut the lead in half. Touch as I am appear to be better. Didn't think we would change this offense so much. It was basically the same guys. McGonigal's new. He's an improvement to whatever we were doing last year. Lee's only here because of injury. Otherwise, it's the same team. There's really no difference. We almost have remarkably like the exact same offenses last year. And that's part of the problem is we still don't have any prominent right-handed bats. And that was our biggest problem last year was the lack of right-handed hitting. And it feels like we did nothing to address it, you know? Because we really didn't. And the stance of the organization is, well, we can just do it at like the break. You know, at the trade deadline, we could just trade for a guy. It's like, fucking, that sucks. But at the same point, that's probably a pretty good point, right? We probably can just go trade for a good right-handed bat on a bad team. Where the hell is Jordan Alvarez playing right now? Is he still in Houston or did he leave? Because if he's still in Houston, he's going to be the trade bait if the Astros continue to suck. Like, that's the guy we got to go get. Oh, wait, I think he's left-handed. Everyone good is left-handed. Why is there 4 good right-handed hitters in all of baseball, dog? Anyway, 0-1. Everyone trains their sons to be left-handed hitters because there's more value to them. Now there's going to be a big gap and we need more right-handed hitters. Because it is very common for smarter baseball parents to have their right-handed throwing sons hit left-handed and vice versa, actually. Which actually I'm surprised is not done more often. The left-handed thrower who hits right-handed. Same concept works in reverse. The theory behind it is putting your dominant hand as your pull arm when you as your bottom arm when you swing should provide increased power because if you think about it, that little extra bit of power that comes from when you like follow through. Like I don't know. There's like a theory to it, and I fully believe it, but I don't know. That's why you see a lot of guys bat left-handed but throw right-handed. Think of like Riley Green, like most left-handed hitters in Major League Baseball. uh, I'd say like probably 80% of the actual left-handed hitting players in Major League Baseball are right-handed throwers. I'm probably about right with that number, right? Like every single person in that outfield picture was wearing a glove on their left hand to throw with the right hand, and like I think three of them bat left-handed. It's just like, you know what I mean. Um, I don't know. There's something to it. We had Unreal begin last year. Yeah, no, that was they were playing really good, and that's what they're capable of being once they start getting it together. But I don't know, they're off to a horrible their offense is just super inconsistent to start the year. By the way, there's one away, so either way, it's a 2-0 count for Dubon. We're not even having a bad start. It's just meaty. It's just middle of the road this year. Um, gives us a lot of room to improve, which I think we will. I don't really see this as a long-term issue for us. The offense will stabilize. Traditionally, our offense is always kind of blue ass in the month of April, so I don't really panic about it. No, I mean, you might be right. I mean, you can have an opinion. You don't have to agree with me. I'm just sharing mine on the matter. No need to get offended. Here's the 0-1. It's fouled away. It's 0-2. Two people can have two different beliefs about the same thing at the same time. Ball one. Why is this so far behind somehow? One, two coming up. Here's pitch. Ball two. Two away with the 2-2 count for Farmer. Damn, Valdez is about to have a quality start. I know, 3 walks is quite a bit, though. That should be a ground out to end the 6th. We'll go to the top of the 7th. Top 7 coming up. It'll be Rogers, Rogers, McGonigal, and Torres. 9-1-2, 9-1-2. Oh, by the way, McGonigal walks, so he's reached base in like 26 or 27 straight games now. Pretty crazy, right? You know the last player to do that? Babe Ruth. That's how good McGonigal is. He's basically the next Babe Ruth. If not, then apparently the Tigers could sue if he doesn't turn out to be Babe Ruth. It's a big thing. Not many people know that. I do, because I follow that kind of news and stuff like that. I'm plugged in. Anyway, 2-1, top 7. Tigers hope to get something going here, at least get a run or two here to maybe take a late lead in the game. We enter the final third of the game. Top 7 coming up, 2-1. Braves lead the Tigers 2-1. Top 7. Kinley apparently will come into pitch for the Braves. Tyler Kinley replaces Elder. Hopefully we can commit some Elder abuse on Kinley. Get it? Good effort by Valdez tonight. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. We're about, what are we at? 17 likes? No, 16. We're 4 away from the like goal of 20. So if you haven't helped out quite yet, please be sure to do so. Helps us out, gets more people in here, makes us look a little stronger, makes us look a little better. Everything works stronger. We get more people. Channel does better. I don't know. It's also just a nice thing to do. And that'll be strike one. You know, it's crazy. The Tigers can't pitch on the road this year. It makes me think teams are stealing signs. Yeah, they survived. Wins game 6. It's a 1-1 count. And Rogers pops up. That'll be the first out of the inning, 1 away. Top of the order, here's Kevin McGonigal. He has a 12-game hitting streak as well. On Friday they play. Well, hopefully they can force game 7. Get down 3-1, then take a 3-3 tie, then win the series 4-3. Sheesh. Yeah, the bat's got to get more consistent. It's a bit of an issue. Yeah, batting, like you just said, batting usually improves for Detroit historically. We're not a good start to the year team hitting wise. We usually find our gear about May 9th. I don't know why. It's just as soon as it starts warming up, the team starts hitting a lot better. Even like the guys who aren't from like South America just don't hit very well in the cold. There's a lot of them grow up in like Florida and shit like that, right? No, I don't follow college basketball, so I don't know. Cool though, I guess. You'll find out, man. You don't need to talk to me ever about college sports because I don't care and I don't follow it. You could tell me that they have that they shoot each other now in college football, and I'd be like, "Damn, that's crazy," and I'd move on. I don't care about it. Not trying to be rude at all. It's just it doesn't mean anything to me. Pistons unbelievable game. Yeah, it was a pretty fun game. Hopefully, game 6 goes Pistons' way. Be pretty cool. That's fouled off. We'll get another 3-2. You could tell me that Donald Trump personally coaches college football teams. I bet, damn, that's crazy. I didn't even know you could do that as a president. That'll be a foul ball. We'll get another 3-2. You could tell me anything about college sports and I would believe you. All to say that I just don't follow it. I wish I did. I wish I was entertained by college sports. I really do. Seems there's a whole lot more going on than in the NFL. That's fun to deal with. Plus, it seems the players care a lot more. Oh, McGonigal fouls it off his body again. That's not great. That was the 9th pitch of the at-bat, too. Hopefully, he's not hurt. That'd be a perfect end to this fucking series. McGonigal leaves with an injury. fouled it right off the inside of his knee. A real good stinger. Hopefully he's able to stay in. Top 7, a little bit of a delay here for Magana. Magana goes, oh, yeah, give me the bat. He's gonna have to get some kind of padding for right there. An unfortunate foul off. That fucking stings. That's a nasty bruise coming. I would know. I played a few years in the bigs myself. I was a big time slugger. You may know me as Marcus Timms. I look a little different these days. Lost a little weight. Mostly a moisturizing routine and everything like that got me looking young. Here's the 3-2. And that'll be ball 4. All right, there we go. 1 on, 1 out. Now home run gives us a lead. Torres is up, though. Torres is up with 1 on and 1 out. Yeah, I heard about that because that was all over the media. Along with his girlfriend, which I don't care about either. One thing you'll find, I don't care about off the field stuff, and I don't care about as long as it's not criminal, like violent criminal stuff, you know. And I don't really care much for college. Yeah, Belichick went down at college level. He's having a good old time. Hey, that'll be a ball. So 1-0 now for Gleyber Torres. Good challenge. Again, I understand I'm in kind of a weird minority about college sports. I'm in the wrong, but they just don't hit me. I'm too much of a snob. I need the good play. 2-0 on Torres. Good hitters count to be in, especially late in the game. On Torres. It'll be high. Oh, he just lets that one go. 2-1. Yeah, remember when Oakland and Rockies were always rally late in the year? Yeah. Oakland used to be a team that didn't come to life till after the trade deadline ended. Like every year, it was a pretty consistent thing. McGonigal gets down to second. They can't really go to third right now because of Acuna Jr. 2 on, 1 out. Really could use a big hit from Colt Keith. He's due for some. Oh, he's already got a hit. Fuck. Dang it. He's got a hit already today. He needs to have a 2 for 4. He's due for a multi-hit game. He has that one. He's really due for a home run. I don't think he's homered yet this year. Keith Baum would be generational. That'll be fouled off. It's 0-1. Come on, Colt. Need a big hit. Need some rains. Ah, fuck. It's up the middle. Everybody's safe. Nobody scores, but hey, nobody's out. Bases loaded, 1 out. Just need a single. Riley Green up. Imagine he finally hits a grand slam. Hey, I'll keep it safe as fuck, too. All right, so we have the bases loaded, 1 away. Just need a fly ball, Riley. Even just a deep fly out works. Just hit it very deep into right field if you have to. A's having a decent little year right now. Aren't they like 16-16? Pick them to be they're a dark horse team this year. We'll see how that plays. Looks pretty like a solid peak. Even though I don't know if they're a fair dark horse pick team. I don't know if that's a fair pick. 0-2. Oh, told the astronauts, visitors, he was brave enough and basically good. What? Here's the 0-2 on green. And he chases ball. That was a terrible at bat. Strikes out on 3 pitches. What a useless at bat that was. 2 down now. Maybe Torque can do something. Damn. What a disappointing at bat from Riley Green. Just no clutch at all. Torque can be kind of clutch sometimes. Maybe he's got a big moment in his bat right here. A single would be big. At least tie the game. Strike 1. Frozen. Froze on a first pitch slider. It's 0-1. Bases loaded. 2 away. 2-1 score here in the top of the 7th. Tigers could technically take a lead on a single, but they got to hit the ball first. Up high, ball 1. 1-1 now on Torque. Hopefully he can get something he can handle and maybe puts it somewhere, where a run can score. And that's foul ball. He smoked it, but it went foul. Damn, if he'd have straightened that out, that probably goes, and we have a slam. Just missed it. No, I've tried to watch March Madness. I don't give a shit about a basketball tournament. I only know who won this year because Michigan's in the state I live in. I already forgot who won the college football championship. It might have been Michigan. They might have won 2 in a row in major championships. As far as I know. Damn, Torque got out. Well, that sucks. We'll head to the bottom of the 7th here. Tigers down 2-1, and the Braves will send Mateo, White, and Acuna to the plate unless there's some pinch hitters. I'll be right back. Going to step out for a quick sec. I'll be back in 1 minute. Or 2. Maybe 2. Be right back. We got one away. Yep. What's going on in the game? Oh, one away. Nice. Anderson got an out. Nice ground out there to get the first out of the inning. Here's the 9-hitter White. Hopefully Anderson can pitch well, especially in a one-run game. Strike one. Nice pitch. One oh or 1-1. Sorry, I forgot he threw a strike. Ball two. Not great. 2-1. Fishing for whiffs. Got to throw him a little closer to the plate. Like that. There we go. That's a nice one. 2-2. Don't got to throw him at the plate. You just got to throw him pretty close, you know? Close enough to trick him to swing. And hopefully it breaks and they look stupid. Here's the 2-2. Hey, that'll be a strikeout. Nice start to the inning. 2 away. Yeah, in a one-run game, I'm surprised he's in as well. Think it was Florida what, Nico? Here's the top of the order, Acuna Jr. And that ball smoked up the third base line. Not a surprise at all. It's Drew Anderson. And that'll be a double. 1 on, 2 out. 2 out, 1 on? I don't know what sounds better. Yeah, probably the second one. 2 out, 1 on. Now up is Baldwin. Hopefully we can pitch around this and keep it a 2-1 score. 2-1, Braves lead. They have a runner at second with 2 out in the bottom of the 7th. You're far behind, Nico. Is it 2-0 now? Yeah, 2-0. Three 0 count. And he walks in, ball 4. Well, didn't even try to pitch to Baldwin. Here's Albies now with 2 on and 2 out. Probably didn't really want to bring this guy up with nobody out, with people on, actually. Suddenly, this could become a 4-run game in which we have no shot remaining. Probably a dumb move to not throw strikes to the last guy who was hitting. One 0, sweet. I don't know if you're lagging. I haven't dropped the frame this stream, it says. Cool, 2-0. 6 straight balls from Anderson. Right back. Sorry, I had to get a drink there. Ugh, my throat was fucking dry as shit. 2-2. Hey, a ground out, maybe. And it is. All right, we'll head to the top of the eighth. Tigers don't let any more runs in. Nice job by... All right. I don't know. He could be. We're heading into the top of the eighth. We'll see. Carpenter, Vierling, and Lee, depending on any pinch hitting. Carpenter, Vierling, and Lee, top of the eighth. 2-1, Braves lead. Tigers need to find some offense here in the eighth inning, or else things kind of become dramatic for the ninth. Tigers tend to be pretty good late. They've had a few clutch games this year, so let's see if they can't have another here in the ATL in Hotlanta, in the whatever Atlanta's area code might be. Is that Piamps coming in? Yeah. Joel Piamps, I think is how you say that. I have no idea if I'm saying that right. To face the Tigers, hitters. So it's a righty coming in, so we'll probably just see everyone stay in the game. Well, that's good. At least we get to see Carp bat. Hopefully he doesn't strike out on 3 pitches again. Or 4 pitches. Either way, top 8 coming up. Carp, Vierling, and Lee. Which would kind of set up a nice top of the ninth and possibly the top of the order getting to come up. Which is idea to try to at least give yourself a shot. Hell yeah, Nico. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Hopefully you've been able to catch back up and everything. Piamps is in. That's how I'd say that last name, but I could be wrong. Let's see. We played Texas at home, then Boston, then Kansas City, then the Mets, and then we close out the month of... then we get to the 16th against Toronto. About a half month's worth of games. Not bad at all. Start the month of May off against the Rangers in Texas and Kansas City. Should be a good little stretch of 9 games to get ourselves right a little bit at least. Oh, lagging. Like lagging. All right, what do we got? We got Carrick, Carpenter here against Piamps. Carp hits a ball into deep center field. That's going. That's going to be off the wall. Center fielder wasn't able to bring it in. Carpenter is in at third with the triple. Ball did kind of beat him there, but it kind of kept it. The third baseman couldn't reel it in. So we have a leadoff triple here in the 8th inning. Here comes Matt Vierling. One on, nobody out. Good start to the inning. All we need is some kind of non-shitty out. Just sack fly even here. It'll work. And Vierling smokes a ball down the left field line. A little bit of a break for the Tigers there as that gets by a diving, like a stretched out third baseman. Gets all the way to the wall. Run scores. Tie game. And we have a runner at second. What a start to the 8th inning. Tigers immediately come up and tie the game with a good shot here now with a single. A single here could tie it, give us a lead. Little late inning life for the Tigers. 2-2 score now. Very good late game team. Hope they can keep it going. Need another big hit. Ball one. Nice pitch. Nice take. Nice take. 1-0 on Lee. 2-0 on Lee. Debatably, you should probably bring in Dingler to hit for Rogers here. I know, like, you want Dingler to have a day off, but it's like, here's the 2-0. 3-0. All right, he'll probably be taking here. I can't imagine he gets a green light. That'll be called strike one. It's 3-1 now. And that'll be fouled away. It's 3-2. All right, come on now. Come on, Lee, dial in. Hell yeah, hey. Hopefully we can keep it going. Get some luck this inning, take a decent lead, and then pitch well to shut it down. 3-2 for How You Lee. And that's ball four. That'll be pretty low. So we'll have 2 on now with nobody out still. And here comes, I believe, Jake Rogers, unless they're going to bring in Dingler. They may also be pulling pay amps. I'm not really sure. Dingler, it does have a bat. So it does look like Dylan Dingler is going to pinch hit. That's kind of what I thought. What's up, Kenny? Kind of what I thought was going to happen. Pitching coach comes out, and everybody at the infield's talking here. Doing good, doing good. Hopefully about to be doing a whole hell of a lot better with Dingler up. Sprained ankle for Baez. He's probably not going to miss as much time. He surprisingly didn't get that bad of an injury. Just an ankle sprain. You're done with your semester? I am too, almost. I still have to do a couple quick assignments that won't take long. And like an hour for each maybe. And then grading over the weekend, and then I'm done. Ball one inside, all right. How'd your semester go? You think it went well? Hopefully it did. 1-0 count with 2 on and nobody out for the pinch hitting Dingler against Piams. We're in the top of an eighth of a 2-2 game. Dingler swinging a miss, it's 1-1. On deck is Kevin McGonigal. Here's the 1-1. 2-1. There's one thing the Tigers will do. They'll be patient. Some of them will anyway. 2-1 count now on Dylan Dingler. Or 3-1 rather. I don't even know who got hurt last inning. I don't know. Went well for almost all my classes except for one. You don't know what's going to happen. That's never a fun feeling. That's a foul ball. It's 3-2. We need to get some runs right now because I think they have some Dominator coming in soon. That'll be fouled away. It'll remain 3-2. I think they got a guy warming up for McGonigal in the top of the lineup here. Three-two. And they'll call strike 3. And that'll be a mound visit. They're going to bring in a new pitcher. They're going to go get a lefty for McGonigal. Andy Ibanez. Damn. Haven't heard that name in a minute. But yeah, they're going to most likely make a pitching change. Yeah, they're going to go get a lefty now. Tie game. It's 2-2. Aaron Bummer is going to come into the game. That's Aaron Bummer coming in to pitch to Kevin McGonigal. I don't think we have anyone that can come in and pinch it for McGonigal for a righty. So McGonigal's going to have to do it against the lefty. Can he do it? I don't know, probably. Be a big moment for him. Nice little fucking slice up the left field or right field line. Score a run, give us a 3-2 lead in the bottom of the 8th. Would be pretty cool. Anyway, pitching change, so there's a commercial break. Bummer is coming into the game for the Braves. 2-2, Tigers tie it up. They have 2 on, though, with 1 out. McGonigal's up. Could use a big hit. Only 1 away, though, so. Just, you know, we have a few lefties, and after our only righty right now is Torres. So we're kind of in a rough spot. We need someone to come through. We need one of our lefties to come through here. I mean, I don't think McGonigal's really a 3-run homer guy. It'd be cool if he bombed one. Can you imagine the legend of McGonigal if he comes in and just fucking cracks a homer off a lefty right here? That'd be a real bummer for the Braves. Anyway, 1 out, 2 on. McGonigal up against Aaron Bummer. I'm gonna refresh it. It should be caught up. What the come on. All right, here's the pitch. 1-0 to McGonigal. Come on, Kevin. We need a big hit. Yeah, former White Sox Aaron Bummer. It was always a real bummer when he came in for us, against us. Ball 2. Wants nothing to do with this killer. He knows. He knows. 3-0, really. Interesting to pitch around him to go after Torres with the bases loaded. Torres destroys left-handed pitching. This is a very interesting decision to pitch around McGonigal. Here's Gleyber Torres with the bases loaded, 1 out. Bases loaded, 1 away. Top of the 8th, Tigers and Braves are tied at 2. But, hey, Tigers just need any kind of non-strikeout and non-ground ball to score a run here. Yeah, I seen that. He's apparently got a close relationship with the GM, Scott Harris, or whatever he is. Ball 1. Or wait, no, they haven't pitched yet. Now it's ball 1. Uh-oh. All right, 1-0 count. Torres is 3 for 4 today with 3 singles. He's seeing the ball pretty well, which is a good sign for this at-bat, hopefully. Or it's not. Who knows? Strike 1. 1-1. Just needs some kind of luck. The Torres slam would be so funny right now. He just bombs a granny. Sack fly. All right. Hopefully that's deep enough. Runner tags. Oh, they're just going to concede the run. Tigers take a 3-2 lead. Oh, they had no... Yeah, never mind. Veerling's fast. They threw the ball to third. They knew they didn't have a shot at that. All right, well, here comes Jahmai Jones to pinch hit for Colt Keith. I completely forgot about Jones. Please, Ja. We need you one time. Please just hit this fucking ball, dude. You're supposed to crush lefties. Please crush this lefty. Smoke him. For all the times, man, for all the losses we've been taking, we just need this one win. If you were to bomb one here, we win the game probably. Like a 50% chance we win if you hit a homer. See, Paul, this is the to hell with it, hit a 3-run homer guy. I don't know. Ibanez just never really developed right here. Strike one. Yeah. And he fouled that one off. A double would be cool too. I think we could score all the runs if we doubles at it to the left field. Ball one, 1-1. The problem with Andy Ibanez, he can't hit right-handed pitching. He smokes on lefties for the most part, but he just, I don't know. He's very inconsistent. Like at his best, he's like a inconsistent lefty killer. It's like, yeah, that's all right. With like the mediocre to sub-mediocre, you know what I mean? The defense isn't good enough to excuse the poor hitting that comes along with it. Yeah, and that's a like, I don't know. The defense isn't good enough to, like I said, to excuse the poor hitting. The very one-dimensional hitting, which is just lefties. You know? 1-2, though, it remains on Jones. But hey, we did take a slim lead here in the 8th. And Jones strikes out. Not a surprise. All right, well, we head to the bottom of the 8th. Let's just hope we can hold them down here. Olsen, Riley, and Dubon. Olsen, Riley, Dubon here in the bottom of the 8th. Let's see who the Tigers bring in. Could be Vest, could be Finnegan, could be any number of guys. Bottom of the 8th. Coming on up. Tigers take a lead. It's 3-2. Well, I hope we can finish this one. That was 2 years ago. He did. It was 2 years ago. He did good in the playoffs, I think. Last year, I don't think he did much. I thought so. Can't remember, Tim. I know 2 years ago he wasn't. Because he had that big moment in Houston. They're leaving Drew Anderson in the game? Fuck, dude, that's a bad idea, man. I don't know if I like the idea of leaving in Drew Anderson, though. Ball one. Two 2-0. Well, that sucks. 2-0. Yeah, it was Matt Olson that hit the walk-off yesterday. Building up Andersons? No, I don't mind him being a long reliever. I just don't understand why we'd leave him in a one-run game. And he gets it. All right, he got Olsen to ground out. I'll eat my fucking words if he gets the outs here. I don't care. I'm always going to root for us to do well. It's just I don't know about him in a one-run game. But hey, maybe he's got that weird Tiger clutch gene where like he sucks until the clutch happens and then he just locks the fuck in. Maybe he's a late game reliever. We just don't know it. That'd be the funniest development. He's just like a dynamic closer for no reason. Called strike one. That was a really good frame job. Who they got warming up? Who the fuck is who is that? I didn't get a good look. Looked like Seabold, and I really don't want to believe that they're going to use Seabold in the ninth. 1-1. It's Austin Riley, the hitter. 1-1 count. By the way, it's 1-2. That just went foul. All right, you throw something nasty here. Fucking get this guy out. Throw your Korea pitch. Herder? I wonder if they're going to bring Herder in for Dubon. And he struck him out. Look, I actually leave Anderson in. Fuck that. Don't make a change for him. I just leave him in. I think the way to go is just let him keep pitching. He's pitching good. When he's on, he's on. Leave him in. But they're probably going to go pull him for fucking the upcoming episode. No, never mind. Cool. I guess that's a insurance thing. Anderson stays in to face Dubon. I forgot Dubon's a righty. Strike one. Oh, yeah, D. Whose father? Strike two. Nice pitch. I go right back to those same two pitches. He was right on top of those. Anderson was on top of those pitches. Not the hitter. Ball one. Please get the out. Please get the out. Come on. Come on, Drew. This would be a big moment for you. We really need you to do this here. Get us to the ninth. Let's go, the baby. Hey, he did it. All right, he popped him up. Should be an out, and he does get the out. Torres makes a play. It'll be Green, Torque, and Carp to add to a 3-2 lead. Top of the ninth, Tigers lead 3-2. They look to add to their lead to set up maybe a more fruitful bottom of the ninth than yesterday. 7, 8, 9 for them. As long as we can get them 1, 2, 3 in the ninth, it'll be 7, 8, 9 due up, unless they start pinch hitting a bunch of like monsters. Ooh. All right, top of the ninth. Let's see what we can do. Maybe we can get a run. Kind of at least protect ourselves from a 2-run shot. By the way, if you haven't dropped the like yet, consider doing so. We have 19, so we're just one shy of the like goal. Leaving a like helps the stream out, gets more people in here, helps the channel do better, helps my, just helps things do better in general. It's a good way to like interact with the stream if you don't feel like chatting. And I put a pepperoni nipple curse on everyone who doesn't leave a like. So play with fate as you will. Sometimes they say Jose Suarez is in to pitch for the Braves. Sometimes they say curses skip a generation. Maybe you're cursing your son to have pepperoni nipples. I don't know. I don't know how my magic works, but it does work. Maybe you wake up tomorrow and you'll be like, man, I smell something weird. Then you'll look and see giant pepperonis on your chest. And you'll be scared. But fully satiated because it'll be like beef product pepperoni, and you could always just eat that. You know? It's not grown from you. It's just a magical source of beef. But yeah, Suarez is in the pitch now for the Braves. So it's like a curse and a gift at the same time. It's like a double-edged sword. Like, yeah, you got a sword, you got unlimited food, but like it grows out of your nipples. Might cut you up, it's not fun. Anyway, here's Riley Green. Well, Tim or Dragon, you should probably leave a like on my streams then. Really simple way to avoid getting pepperoni nipple. You don't have to leave a like if you don't want to, by the way. It's ball 1 to Riley Green. 9th inning underway. 3-2 Tigers lead, top 9. The Twins, that's strike 1. They challenged it. The Braves challenged it and they won that. I appreciate you, Dragon. You're looking on, man. I know most people that watch regular do. I just like to beg for likes in a unique way, in a way that isn't like everyone else. It's like smash that like button. I'll suck your dick if you do it. Like, I'll curse your family. 0-2 on Riley Green. Oh, you Tim. That's what I figured. Dragon. Call me Dragon. Like Step Brothers. And that'll be called strike 3. Down goes Riley Green. 1 away. Now up, Spencer Torkelson with 1 out. Torque is 2 for 4. A home run here would be pretty cool. Yeah, it's been my nickname since I was like 11. Do you really think that bothers me, Dragon? Ball 1 to Torkelson. Yeah, exactly. I'm a secret unlockable character in GTA 6 called Big Dirty. I'm just kidding. I don't even know why I'd lie about some shit like that. Who's warming up? Is that Holton? Pitch the 9th? Who is that? The left? That's a righty, right? Yeah. That Vest? I don't know who that was. I can't see the number. I'm blind as shit. Oh, they're gonna put the Finnegan to pitch the 9th. Oh, that's a good idea, actually. I will go with that decision too. That's actually a pretty solid one. 1-run game. I think he's probably our safest bet. 2-2. If we get 2 runs, Will Vest is as good an option as any. Oh, Andy Ibanez. Maybe his dad played. I don't know. Not impossible. In fact, it's probably likely. I feel like a lot of guys come from dads who played at this point. Ball 3, it's 3-2 on Torkelson. Nice at-bat here by Torque. Maybe he can get on base. Fouled away, it'll remain 3-2. And here comes another 3-2 offering from Suarez. He strikes out. And Carpenter's going to get pinched hit for Wencio Perez. I'd rather just keep the fucking lefty up there. Yeah, that sucks. Oh, Paris, it's a home run here, so I look stupid, but I think this was a bad idea. I'd have just left the fucking Carpenter in there. One one. Do 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 do. Subway sandwich. Oh. 1-2, 2 away. Let's see what we get next. See, we've got our hands on now. Damn. 2-2. 2 down here for Wenciel Perez. We're hoping for a big hit from Perez. That'll be fouled away. We'll get another 2-2. Tigers look to be going to Kyle Finnegan in the bottom of the ninth. Try to save this game and prevent a sweep. Can they do it? Who the fuck knows? Our luck hasn't been the greatest lately, but you never know. We have no other choice but to. By the way, we'll have another 2-2 coming up for Perez. I don't think we're getting any more runs. This is the last guy we got. Two-two, 3-2, ball low. Walk would be cool. I didn't even think about that possibility. And Veerling against the lefty, maybe a little V-bomb. Then we're up 2-5. Barely even a save sitch. Hey, there we go. We'll take a walk, ball 4. All right, he didn't get out. Here's Matthew Veerling to hit a 2-run homer. I already know what's going to happen. 2-run bang, 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 bang. It'd be nice if he could hit one here. We could really use it, in all honesty. Give us a 3-run cushion so we can at least head home with 2 wins in the last 6 games. Hell, if we can come away 500 after the gauntlet of games we just went through, that's not so bad. Ball 1. I'm not even being facetious. I think coming away from playing 2 of the hottest teams in baseball in the Reds and Braves back to back, I think coming away from that 500, that's pretty good. That'll be a base hit. It'll kind of go off the fielder's glove, I think. And then there's an error in the outfield. That'll get the runner over to third. I think they're going to try to score the runner. He's safe at home. We just scored. It's 4-2. What the fuck just happened? Is he actually safe? That was some bad defense by Atlanta. They just kept missing the ball or something. I think he did beat it. I think it is 4-2. All right, let's see. Austin Riley, the ball went off his glove. Not really his fault. Went up in the air pretty high. Since there's 2 outs, you know, Perez is going to fly around the plate. Then it gets out to Yastrzemski, who just kind of misplays it in the outfield. That's really all that happened. That little misplay allowed Perez to get around. It's 4-2 with the runner at second, 2 away. So we'll get a single and then an error to get the run in and get the runner to second. Very exciting. We're up 4-2. Now a base hit all of a sudden. Things looking pretty good. Maybe Lee hits a home run. Bang, 6-2. Never mind. 0-2 on Lee. Nice job by Veerling. He's caused some damage the last couple innings. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we really actually did need an extra run there, I believe fully. And it'd be really nice to pick up this run at second. I can maybe unclench my asshole a little bit, by a percent, maybe 0.5%. Doubt it, but That's up high. Ball 2. All right, 2-2. Good takes. Good takes. Please get a base hit lead. Drive it out. Just home run. Or walk, too. Everyone walk. 2-2. 3-2. We used up all of Atlanta's good bullpen the last 2 games, so now they got to send out their shits. They have to have a couple shitters in this bullpen, and we've seen Piamps and I think this guy. I think the shitters of their bullpen. We hit bad bullpen pitching. That's the one thing we can do is hit bad bullpen guys. Two on and two out for Dingler. Catcher goes out to talk to Suarez on the mound. Two on, two out. Let's see what Dingler can do and maybe help cushion our lead a little bit. When the game does go final, I probably do got to wrap up the stream pretty quick at that point. Mostly because it's been 3 hours and I have some stuff I got to get to tonight. Which is pretty much the same thing I have to do Friday and Saturday. I'm busy as shit the next 2 days. I won't be able to stream, but come Sunday I will be back with no real delays anymore. I don't know if that makes sense. I should be able to do almost every game starting Sunday. Give or take a few misses here and there. My semester is almost done. It's just about finished. I just have a bunch of events to go to over the next 3 days. Today, tomorrow, and Saturday. And random shit throughout the summer. I don't know. Random. Anyway, 0-1 here on Dingler. Ball 1. Sorry about punching the mic there a little bit. My elbow bumped it. Inside, ball 2. A 3-run dingle bomb, make it 7-2. Sheesh. Finnegan barely warming up. He's like, nah, wait a minute. And Dingler gets a base hit. That's going to get all the way to the wall. That'll get another run, and it's going to be 5-2. And there's going to be another run. Oh, they got him. All right, 5-2. Bottom of the 9th coming up. Finnegan will probably come in. It's still a safe situation. We get 2. Yeah, stream's doing pretty good. We 23 likes even, Paul. Do Braves realistically have a chance? I hope not, Nardo. I hope this is the end of the game for them. I hope we bring in Finnegan and just ice this game. However, the Braves have been pretty lucky over the last few games, so. Bottom of the 9th coming up. Tigers get 2 more, making it 5-2. They tried to score on a guy from first, but they gunned him. They gunned how you lead down at the plate. So, Farmer, Yastrzemski, and White. Unless there's any pinch hitting going on, it'll be Farmer, Yastrzemski, and White against Kyle Finnegan. Unless he doesn't come in anymore, but I think he's going to. Can't imagine he doesn't. I'm going to go grab some soda to finish out the game. I also have to take a piss, so I'll be right back. All right, here we go. Here we go. Strike one to Harris, who's going to be a pinch hitter. I figured there's going to be a bunch of pinch hitters this inning. Oh, now it's 24. And that'll be low ball one. Gotta get some outs. Let's hope we can get them. Let's hope we can get them. Bottom of the ninth is 5-2 Tigers. And here's a 1-1 pitch from Finnegan to Harris. That's up high, ball two. 2-1. Two on a strike. Not a foul ball, I guess, but 2-2. Come on, Kyle. Put him away. Fuck, ball three. Not idea. 3-2. Come on. Big out, big out, big out. Let's get him. Fuck, fouls it away. We'll have another 3-2. Another payoff pitch coming up. Ground ball. Come on, something. And it's hit in the air into left field. Shouldn't be too hard of a play for Green. And he makes the catch. One away. Nice start. Here's Yastrzemski, unless they're pinch hitting again. Why would they? He's a lefty. Yastrzemski comes up now with one out and nobody on. 5-2 Tigers lead, bottom of the ninth. They're looking to close this thing out and actually avoid being swept. And they do so with some clutch late hitting from the Tigers. You know, that is a good sign in a team, by the way. The fact that we're very good late in clutch moments. I think that's a sign of something that is a good thing to see in a team as the season goes along. Like, as bad as inconsistent as we've been, the one area where we've actually been weirdly consistent is hitting late in games, in close games. They have like a pretty solid little track record of that developing this year, I've noticed. If the bullpen can hold, we'd be in a lot better situation. We'd have like probably 7 more wins, but at least 5. I'll give them 2 blows. But 7 is, the bullpen's fucked up about 7 times this year. That would put us at the same record as the Braves. Go figure, we play 3 very competitive games with the 22-9 team, right? And that's about what our record should probably be. 1 out, 3-1 count. Don't really want to get to the top of the order with a bunch of potential runs coming in. That's a base hit. Fuck. Not idea. Now up is White. Now they're going to pinch hit. Smith is going to pinch hit for the Braves. It'd be nice if this team was a very clutch team. That'll pay dividends in a playoff series or in a playoff games. All right, Smith is in now with 1 on and 1 out. We could really use a ground ball here for a double play, but I think there's good speed on the paths. So that'd be kind of hard. Fly ball. Popped him right up. Should be an out. Perez calls off of... Don't really like seeing him try to make plays. 2 down, runner at first. Yeah, fucking Ronald Acuna. Fuck. He's literally the last guy I did not... Like, I don't want to see this guy come up. Because he creates a real fucking problem for us to win this game. Him and Albies. I really don't want to see Albies up because we'll probably lose this shit on a slam if Albies comes up. We have to get this out, dude. Hey, Philly's starting to come back, huh? They let Yaz go to second on indifference. Runner at second now with an 0-1 count. Yeah, ball one. 1-1. One count for Ronald Acuna Jr. Runner at second with 2 away at a 5-2 Tigers lead in the bottom of the 9th. Finnegan 1-1, and he gets him to swing and miss. It's 1-2. One more good pitch, and we could be out of this game, out of this fucking series against this psychopath team. Fucking really good team. I think they brought in Kyle Finnegan because now strike 3. There we go. We win the game. All right, let's go. Apparently now Ronald Acuna is like 0 for 8 with like 6 strikeouts versus Finnegan in his career. That's probably why Finnegan came in over Best. But either way, it was the right decision. We win 5-2. Finally getting back into the winning side of things. We go back to 500, so we go to 16-16. We escape a road trip containing 2 of the best teams in baseball, and we escape that. We escape it with a very nice little run. Very nice little win. We win 2 out of the last 6 games we played, but we stay at 500, which is all I care about. Valdez had a very nice start. He went 6 innings, gave up 6 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned. Did walk. Nobody. He walked nobody and had 8 strikeouts. Valdez had a very good start. Derek, I think Drew Anderson gets the win. He goes 2 innings, gave up just 1 hit, had 1 walk, and struck out 2. Finnegan went 1 inning and got a strikeout and a hit. Very good day. Doubles. We had Bierling hit a double. Dingler hit a double. Carpenter hit a triple. Pretty much all our offense came in the 8th and 9th inning. Very clutch, timely hitting at the end of the game. Oftentimes, it doesn't matter if you go 0 for 24 or 0 for 21 to start the game, but if you're in your last 6 at-bats, you do all your magic. Hey, who cares? Yeah, we get to go back home to Comerica Park tomorrow. Once again, I have to miss the next 2 games, but I'll be live Sunday and should be live for a while after that. So thank you all so much. I have to get out of here because I have a bunch of stuff to go take care of now this afternoon. I have events to get to tonight at like 6 or 7. I don't remember when it is, but all right, I'll see y'all later. Thank you so much for watching. As always, have a good rest of the day. I don't know. Peace out. Go Tigers, go Lions, go Patriots, and of course, it's always go Tigers. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all the likes if you left one. It's really appreciated. Hopefully, you have a good rest of your day. If not, hopefully I'll see you whenever. I'll see you as soon as I can. If anything changes Friday or Saturday, you'll be the first to know. Have a great day, everybody. Peace out. Go Tigers. What a good win. Bye-bye. Thanks again for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.